We'll be filing notice by the state of Texas that we intend to seek the death penalty against Jocelyn's murderers. We are seeking death because we want the message out there that regardless of who you are, but especially if you are illegally in this country, that you will face the same consequences as anyone else for murdering a child during the course of raping and kidnapping her.
What a terrible story. You heard it here this morning. Harris County, Texas DA Kim Ogg telling us exclusively that she is now seeking the death penalty in the case against two Venezuelan migrants accused of killing that 12-year-old girl, Jocelyn Nungary. This, another horrific death out of a child out of Houston. 7-year-old Ivory Smith allegedly killed by a Venezuelan migrant in a drunk driving accident just 2.5 months after ICE released a hold against the suspect. According to the authorities, the suspect, once after the accident, jumped out of the car, took pictures of the crash, and then drove off instead of trying to help the victims. Now Ivory's family is demanding justice, and Ivory's aunt, Sharonda Collins, joins us right now. Sharonda, good morning to you.
Good morning.
I am so sorry. You know, this happened on December 1st, Christmas month, and now your niece, Christina, has lost her only child.
Correct. My niece has lost her only child. Her dad has lost his only daughter. Our family has lost Ivory, which was loved throughout our family. She was one of our youngest ones in the family. And we're just seeking justice. We're trying to get these laws changed because it's unfair. Like you guys say, it's 12 days before Christmas, and we're planning a funeral instead of trying to celebrate Christmas.
Sharonda, explain that thing that I just talked about in this introduction. This migrant from Venezuela, after he hit the other car, jumps out, and rather than helps, he takes pictures and then gets in the car and speeds away?
Yes, unfortunately, he didn't care. He didn't care that it was a mother and a daughter in that car, scared that he had harmed. He didn't try to assist. He didn't try to call for help. He got out, he took pictures, and he tried to flee the scene.
Yeah.
While they lay lifeless.
And as we look at these images of this beautiful little girl, she, you know, her mother did everything right. She was in the seat. She was belted into the car seat. She was just a few miles from home with her mom, and this happened. You mentioned a moment ago that the laws have got to change. A lot of people are not familiar with the DUI laws in Texas. What in particular is you are finding now is a gigantic problem for your family?
The problem is we have to go and we have to fight along with trying to bury my niece. We have to go and fight the laws in court just to try to not have them get released and get a bond. And only to find out that no, he had a bond for $150,000. It didn't matter what our justice was to fight. If ISIS had not put a hold on him, he would have been released from jail right then when we went to court. So luckily he had an ICE hold so he could stay in there and probably not flee again or do anything to harm another family.
You want justice for Ivory. What do you want to see done?
We want the laws in Texas to be stiffer. When they make the decision to drink and drive, they make a decision to possibly go to jail for a longer sentence. Right. Because they don't give us those choices when we're riding on the street just trying to get home from family house. I should be able to ride. People in Texas should be able to get in their car and get home safe if we're doing everything correctly. We shouldn't have to worry about someone drinking and driving on the streets.
We know that a GoFundMe has been started. Just visit GoFundMe.com to support Ivory's family in their time of loss. But Sharonda, if you would, before you go, can you tell us a little something about Ivory.
Oh, that smile, y'all see it. We're gonna miss it. We have so many memories of Ivory. She was such a bubbly star to us. She loved the spotlight. She loved to dance. She loved gymnastics. She had a YouTube channel, and we're just gonna miss her. She was always, that smile you see, she was always smiling. And we didn't protect her. Texas laws didn't protect her.
She was just 7 years old. God rest her soul. And thank you very much. I know this is a tough interview to do. If people would like to help your family, go to GoFundMe. Also, you can go to our website, foxandfriends.com, and we will have a link as well. Sharonda Collins, thank you very much for joining us live, and we are so sorry about your loss.
Thank you.
That little girl was 7 years old. God rest her soul.